Hey everybody, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program RP-0. This is taken from the live stream. So here we are on the launch pad. This is a DN1 A.2. Yep. This is using it has these two boosters with 6 E1s, but 2 of these E1s are E1 Advanced. They give us a little bit more thrust, but I don't have a lot of data on them yet, so hopefully they won't fail. The core stage is powered by a twin set of J2s. Anybody who's been watching on YouTube is very familiar with this launcher at this point. This was the replacement for the super awesome RA9 that I just love and kind of miss. It just did not have the lift capacity that I needed. So we're going to get ourselves oriented with the moon. Okay. Alright, so SAS is on, throttle is set to full. Let's light them up. We're lit, let's go. Okay, good. Looks like all engines are operating normally. Alright, we'll just kill it there. 231 by 431. Yeah. I never said it was going to be great, but here we are. Alright, let's turn our RCS on and get the bulk of our spacecraft pulled away here. Oh, this doesn't have RCS on it. Dang it. I totally meant to deorbit this, but I can't turn it around because it's not... Yep. Let's get our other antenna there pulled out. Okay, it's time to plot for Mars. Let's just focus in here and see what we got. Oh yeah, wow. I'll take that. We can adjust the rest of this later. Alright, our burn is in 1 hour. Just get ourselves angled to the node. It's 4.1 kilometers per second. Oh, wow. We have 4.9 available to us in this stage. Holy crap. I guess I was so used to using the RA9 when I built this as a transfer stage. I did not realize that this was going to get us all the way to Mars. This poses an interesting problem. In that I set this up with asparagus staging in mind, thinking that as we were transferring and heading to Earth, I would just ditch all these stages radially in sequence. Well, maybe instead then we will just do a powered capture burn instead of an aero brake maneuver like I usually do. That would be way simpler. I would totally rather do that. Alright, make sure my throttle's set to 0. Let's activate these 4 engines. Perfect. That was cool. Alright, and I'm assuming we'll have good contact because, well, in 1 hour these will be shifted. No, not some amount of degrees. But we will still be over the United States, basically. Saying the burn's going to take 1 minute. I don't buy that for a second, considering we've got like a 7-minute runtime on this stage, and we'll be using most of it. So I'm going to plan for about a 6-minute burn, give or take. Let's check. Risky, stable, very stable. Ignition. Alright, we're going. Mars, here we come. Alright. And 4, 3, 2, 1, shut down. Alright, I'm going to get us angled into this node and try to polish this up with this RCS system here. Although I don't imagine it's going to do us a whole lot of good. These thrusters don't have a lot of power relative to the weight of this. 0.5 meter per second. We're just going to see what that bought us. If we have to make a correction burn, we've got more fuel. Mars. Focus? Are we not even... Oh, come on. Really? Son of a bitch. I should have noticed that before I focused on Mars. Maneuver, that's 8 minutes out. Let's see what we can't figure out here. Chase the node. 84.2 meters per second. Alright, let's get our RCS system back on. Get ourselves angled in here. The burn should take 5 seconds. How much delta V do we have? Oh, like 600. This rocket is awesome. It was really hard to make a worthwhile successor to the RA9s. That thing was just beautiful simplicity and amazing at everything it did. But holy crap, this is filling some shoes quite well, I have to say. Alright, so there's our angle. Let's warp ourselves out a bit. 3, 2, 1. Alright. Ullage. Come on. Stable. Good. I'm just going to go ahead and lean on these thrusters for a while. Ignition. Kill it. Okay, and time for everybody's favorite minigame, Chase the Node. That's good enough. RCS off. What'd that buy us? Awesome. I'll take it. Really, I will, because this means that we can ditch this transfer stage into Mars. Well, let's get ourselves RCS'd again. I would like to face into the prograde vector before we ditch it. I need to clear it off as soon as we can so that these solar panels can get some sunlight on them. Nope, now we're way up here. That's interesting. You see what effect just turning around can have when you're this far out? Actually, I wonder if I can deorbit it. Let's go ahead and decouple. And I'll just unlock this tank and bring us away. Bump. Alright. So we'll make some adjustments with this in just a second. I do wonder. Oh, is your battery dead? Yeah. Well, it's coming along for the ride. Nothing we can do about that now. Ah, wrong button. Wrong button. This is going to be the most far-flung upper stage ever. Alright. I guess I'll just go ahead and unlock all of these. Really hope that's all of them. So, let's plot ourselves another node. Oh wait, no, we're back on a collision course. Alright, we'll stick with that. Let's bring up Kerbal alarm clock. Add an alarm, SOI change. No. I would like the other SOI change, so go away. We'll just set it for a node here-ish. Add maneuver. Node 124 days. Add alarm. Perfect. Alright, where's the sun so I can angle you appropriately? Behind the Earth. Of course. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? It does look pretty weird. I thought it was kind of neat to hide the lander amongst these fuel tanks and give that air of mystery. What does the lander look like? It's dumb. I don't expect I'll ever be doing this again, especially considering that had I not had these fuel tanks and just put enough fuel in here to capture, which would have been just this bottom tank, by the way, without all of this dumb weight, it would be way less awkward looking. And also, I wonder if jettisoning these tanks is going to take out these solar panels on their way out the door. That'll be super interesting, won't it? Alright, well, we've got another launch to get to. So I'm going to take a quick save here. And head back to the Space Center. Alright. Same rocket. Slightly different upper stage, but we'll get to that in a bit. So we need to put KSP away. Oh, ascent guidance. No. Rendezvous planner. 0.38, it'll just have to do, but we're at a pretty good window. So throttle set to full, SAS is on, ignition. We're lit, let's go. Holy crap. Does that seem a lot faster to anybody else? Why is this so much faster? Oh, now I'm worried that maybe a tank didn't get filled. Crap. No, that's got fuel in it. I guess maybe we are just a whole lot lighter. Oh, yeah. The boosters had the fuel. We sat on the pad for a day. Man, we are really screaming. This is getting a little nerve-wracking. I'm kind of scared this thing's going to tear itself apart. Throttle down those J2s a bit. That's all we can really do. Whoa. Come on. Let's find some stabilities here. Alright. Wow. Oh man, come on. This wiggle. We're not even pulling that high a G load. I mean, all things considered, this is not boding well. I hope the sooner we can get these boosters off, the better we will be. Oh, holy crap. I don't understand how that's right. 3.5 and climbing. This is literally no different than the other one. Our payload is probably about the same weight. I don't understand why we're getting such ridiculous numbers here. Oh, thank God. Alright, let's turn those J2s to throttle. Whew. Alright, well. We survived the terrible part, and I think we're high enough now that we can take a more extreme angle here. Well, that was certainly interesting. Alright, 297 by 260. I'd say that's a pretty... 0.36. I stopped paying attention to that. Dang it. Alright, well... Let's turn on our RCS and stage that off and pull ourselves clear. So many nice things I'm going to have to delete from orbit later. Oh, I could certainly lock these tanks. Okay, good. Alright, let's get ourselves plotted for Mars. We're gonna swing past the moon. Alright, so we're gonna have to push that 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 orbits. Oh my goodness, how many? That's gonna cost us a lot in boil off, a whole day. That's gonna cost us as far as our window is concerned also. Maybe we should just take our chances with flying past the moon a little bit. In 12 minutes, you say? Alright, you know what? We're just gonna go for it. I feel like living on the edge today. And it's nice, because, well, we will have more than a kilometer per second left in our transfer stage here. So once we get past the moon, I'm sure we'll have at least a couple hundred meters per second left in this stage that we can use to correct ourselves. Provided, of course, things go well. Alright, let's throttle is 0. Let's stage in our 4 RL-10s. I was going to wait until about the, 5-minute mark. Alright. Let's Ullage. Stable ignition. Alright, we're going. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shut it down. Ah, it was a bit early. Dang it. Well, I mean, we're gonna fly past the moon anyway. That was certainly not a waste of an ignition. This is, however, a great waste of RCS fuel. Alright, we'll can that node. No clue what it's going to buy us, because we get to fly past the moon in 17 hours. VAB. Oh, we can do this from here, the Deimos 4.2. Let's go ahead and start that on its rollout. Perfect. Haha! So now I can just stay here and see what happens. And bang. There's our shift. Let's see if it'll give us our whole telemetry now. It does, and it sucks. Thanks, Moon. Alright, well, let's see if we can't take advantage of some of this. We get a second round of Oberth affecting. Boink. Gotcha. No, but we don't get to know how close we come until we leave the moon. Dang it. But it's 304 meters per second. We've got about 500 left. I wonder how much of that we'll still have after another 3 hours of boil off. But yeah, I'll say this tank was full when we left Earth. It's now more than half empty. Oh, boil off, you're killing me. We're charging our batteries. That's because our probe down here has twin RTGs and some parachutes, which I'm sure are not being affected. Rather, the Kevlar material of the parachutes is being kept warm by the warm glow of plutonium. A minute. Oh, dang it. Of course I did. But of course I did. Alright. Nah, not bad. Alright, see if I can't polish this up, although I have no idea what it's buying us, because we don't get to see what our telemetry looks like after we enter Mars SOI. But at this point, as long as we are entering Mars SOI, I'll be pretty happy with it. 0.4, that's good enough for me. Oh, good. It's a miss. Oh, no, it's not. It just doesn't show us anything because we're still... Yeah, alright. I guess we can wait another 3 hours and then double check, see what that bought us. Yep, there we go. So, I guess we should find out where we're headed. Going to Mars. Oh, come on. Meh. You know, it could be worse, right? Considering we don't have an ascending or descending node being shown to us. So, let's try to do this while we're still here. Maybe we can still use a little bit of liquid hydrogen to make it happen. Okay, we're just going to go with that. It's 30 meters per second. I'm just going to angle us in now. Oh, no, that was not what I wanted to check. This is what I wanted to check. And make sure that that is... Oh, wait. Yeah. No, I am outside of... So where is... Yeah, that's showing me that. So where's my current trajectory? If I am in fact flying past Mars, where is my angle? That is kind of weird. Oh, hold on a second. That's not even showing me my perspective angle. Dang it. Oy vey. Or anything else for that matter. Alright, well, I'm going to pretend like it was right and use these engines if I can. There we go. That's probably the most use I've ever gotten. Oh, are you kidding me? Is that what? Mars, focus view. Am I really that dumb? Was I looking at Venus? Oh, okay. Well then. You can tell what kind of day I'm having, huh? Everything has gone very well today. So, of course, something has to go tragically wrong. Look at me. Full of win. I'll take it. Whoa, where are you going, dude? The RCS off command did not quite get there in time. No big deal. Because we're going to ditch our liquid hydrogen stage. It's been very nice, good sir. Yeah, I guess our signal delay is about a second now that we're this far off. We can unlock these, turn our RCS back on, wait a second or two for it to kick. What are you doing? Well, that's fun. That's lots of fun. You have lost your RCSing privileges, sir. So this is our happy little bug. Alright, I'm just doing a verification that yes, we are way the hell off course. No big deal. We'll correct it when we get a little closer. Anyway, this is the small change of design philosophy I've used for this particular mission. and the next one is going to be almost exactly like it, but since the lander is using an Asterisk 2 engine, it has pretty good thrust, fairly decent ISP, even in a vacuum, or decent ISP in general. Instead of making a separate transfer stage powered by an AJ-10 that pushes the lander along, I've just made a big fuel tank that enables fuel transfer through the decoupler to use the lander's engine to get itself there, although we didn't really need it. We're just going to use the lander's engine to brake at Mars. So hopefully we might not even need this heat shield. But, you know, if we have to do an aero capture, or if we have to do some aero braking to lower our orbit, then so be it. We've got the option. But that was the idea initially. And I guess most of it was kind of unneeded, because we're... that super awesome RL10 stage did all of the heavy lifting for us. So, kudos to that guy. Alright, so I'm going to set a maneuver node to adjust that. We can probably just do it here. It's 350 days. Man, he's coming in way later, like twice the time of our other flight. And what would it take to put us on the correct side of Mars from there? Okay, that, yeah. I love how that happens. 164 to put us dead to rights on an impact. I would like to bring it across on the sunny side of Mars, but we'll get to that. We've got Delta V to spare on this thing. All the tanks are locked. I don't know if I want to unlock them presently. But suffice to say, I think we have enough to aero capture, or not aero capture, to use a propulsive capture without having to aero brake. Although we'll probably aero brake to lower the orbit down, but that's that. Anyway, we have just one more to fling at Mars's general direction, and then we can get on to some more serious business. Alright everybody, I am back. Sorry about the wait. So now we can get things set up here. No. Rendezvous planner. Sorry, I'm starting to go a little brain dead. Okay, so I kind of expect this one to have the exact same problems as our last launch, being the overthrust. So, fingers crossed. Here we go. The ignition. Clamps off. Yeah. We are going very, very quickly. Oh god. Oh boy, dancing rockets. Alright, if I limit the gimbal on pairs of these, can we mitigate some of this? I lost my target. Which ones are still gimbling? You have lost your gimbling privileges, sirs. Yeah, alright. We're a little more under control, but I gotta go get our target back. Alright, here we go. Oh, a little close there, buddy. Alright, let's throttle back these J2s. Other way. Okay, come on. Stay with me here. Stay with me. Okay, that's good. 0.27, I'll take it. Just, nope. Alright, we gotta get more juice to the J2s, because they're the only ones with the gimbal open. 0.31. Can we just ease into this a bit? There's orbit, 384 by 342. I'll take it. We can dispense with that. RCS, stage. Game paused on me there for a second, and it was quite worrisome. Lock those. What are you feeding from then? What tank is not locked? Oh, these tanks. Good. Good job. Good job. Alright, so this is essentially a carbon copy of the one going to Mars. It just has a little bit less fuel. But other than that, the design is pretty much the same. The transfer stage is also a little smaller because the lander is a little bit smaller. And it lacks parachutes because it doesn't need them. It's not going to Mars. At least I don't intend it to go to Mars. Alright. If it has to, it will. Depending on the success of the other missions, but really if neither of those succeed, the likelihood of this one succeeding drops significantly. Maneuver planner. Oh yeah, I'll take that. That looks pretty good. Oh, our node is in 13 minutes. That's awesome. Let's go ahead and get ourselves angled in. Alright, 5 minutes. I overshot by just a bit. Dang it. Risky, risky, stable ignition. I'll try to make up for it by just leaning on these RCS thrusters a bit. Actually, when I built these landers, I thought doing a propulsive landing on Mars was going to be really heavy. So I didn't think that the RA-9 was going to be a capable launch vehicle for this stuff. But really, I think it may have been. I don't think these packages are significantly heavier than any of the stuff the RA-9 got flung out Jupiter way, or even much heavier than some of the previous models that we've sent to Mars, although every last one of them has failed without exception. So, I don't know. Maybe the DN-1A was a bit excessive for these things, or maybe I should be building much, much heavier landers. Alright, 5.9 meters per second. That's not bad. Well, up to 6 now, but whatever. Alright. Let's just see how much of this we can do on the back of these RCS thrusters. Now that we weigh significantly less than we did when we started this burn. Okay. 0.3, I think that's fine. Let's see what that bought us. Nothing. Oy vey. That might be my best chance. So, 100 meters per second, 17 minutes. We might be able to do this. We'll just have to see how badly these calculations are off when we change SOI. Come on, there we go. Alright. It's ullage. That was really quick for ullaging. Wonder if this burn really will take 5 seconds. Not bad. Alright, a little bit of chase the node. It'd be really nice if we could be fairly accurate with this one. Come on. Other way, buddy. Other way. And since we're so far out, a whole meter per second does make quite a difference. Okay. Let's see what that bought us. Wow. Alright. This might need a correction burn. A little earlier on, I would say. My god. No, I should be correcting this now. That's way too much of a discrepancy to ignore. Good gosh. Hey, look at that. It's our descending node and our periapsis being not that far out of phase. So let's see how plausible this actually is. That's some very good advice, Gazpachin. I'm pretty sure I pronounced that wrong, and I'm sorry. Uh-oh. I think our RCS system is empty on our hydrolock stage. It is, in fact. So, knowing that, we're going to try to correct and get ourselves at least pointed in the correct direction with our lander slash would have been transfer stage. Alright. Yeah, right about there, and decouple. That took some of it. There's so many thrusters. Alright, where's my current? There it is. Alright, come on, come on, come on. Ah, dang it. Alright, well. Bump. Yeah, this works a lot better with SAS turned off. Okay, that's about as close as I'm willing to chance it. That's a good low periapsis. It's pretty close to our descending node. I'll take it. So, I'm going to add a maneuver node here, and then set up Kerbal alarm clock. Add alarm, 349 days. Oh, these guys are coming in very close to each other. But Mars 2 will be here in 116 days. That's pretty awesome. And on that note, we're going to call it an episode. Thank you so much for hanging out, everybody. I do appreciate it, and I'll see all of you in the next one. So until then, see you later.